Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. We are crashing openings. Let's go with d4. Right. So here, let's just try to play the accelerated, or we're going to play the dropper faster. So knight here. So I'm feeling like let's just go and play the more game. Right. I know he's going to play move like this, so that we don't have to worry about it. And you can still push, which is fine. Okay. That's interesting. I never saw that one. So now we are done the development. So what do you do when you're done? I mean, I could castle, but I'm really not a fan of castling. Just castle. I mean, let's just play simple chess after all. So here, plant our knight here with e5 is okay. I mean, I can even try a move like g4, right? This is why I didn't want to castle because most of the times when my opponent castles, we have to attack. How are we going to attack? We must choose our pawns now. So yeah, I'm going to bring this G pawn right here because my opponent created a weakness and I'm going to trade off this guy. Yes. So that's this. I'm going to take this. Okay. Let's do some simple calculations here. So takes. At least you won't have a check, which is good because we don't want him to have a check. He has to come there. We don't want him to have a check. This dummy must not have a check unless if he's risking it, which we are still fine, by the way, I think. And we are attacking this. We can simply bring back. I think he has to take the knight. We just confused him. We just confused him. So takes, I don't like it because it's going to do this. I mean, we can act unless if we are going to bring in our queen right there. Yeah, let's just go with it. Let's our opponent is very generous, right? So now I'm expecting a move like this. This crazy move right here. Man, this brother must attack, brother. After all, that's the only move that can make you save both. So I'm just going to place my queen here. I have no problem exchanging queens right there, but not yet. We don't have to trade yet. I'm just going to play a move like this. Of course, we are going to trade off queens. I mean, I have no problem. I can also come back here with my queen. All I just want is to bring in my rooks to do a rook left right into the g file because my king is bit exposed, but we are okay. So, but if I push, the problem is if I push, is simply just going to do this. Then it's going to be like, what's next? So I'm just going to bring in my rook here. I need a rook here. I need a rook. I don't like my position, not at all. But let's see what brother is going to cook. I mean, we are playing someone from Spain, D Madrid, 2023. Okay, so my opponent is going to put his rook right, which is very funny. Okay, I thought he was going to put in his rook right there. Okay, so let's continue with the rook lift. Is he going to play a move like these crazy moves? I don't like these crazy moves. I think he can actually. It makes sense, but let's see what brother is going to do. I mean, this guy must come. He must play. Every piece must play. And also this guy. Why is this guy sleeping? It's not time to sleep, dummy. You must work and we must win the game. How are we going to win the game when you're sitting here on c3? Just look, your diagonal is very close, brother. What are you going to do? You must tell our opponent that we don't want peace. We want problems. Always. Let's see what brother is going to cook. I think he has to play this move. I believe. Why am I saying so? Because here I have a hook. So a hook is basically like when you have a bigger piece, right? I think you know that. You guys are smart. I think you know that. So here I am good to go. We are gonna come somewhere here with our queen to play it safe. Because okay. My opponent did this. So I mean this guy is actually hanging. If I try something like this, then if my opponent takes her, I'm not sure, but I think He doesn't have to take. To take is a mistake, right? Yes, to take is a mistake. Because this one will be hanging. You can't do this because there's this check. Takes, you can still give a check, move like this. We are going to win the bishop. So I just don't like the fact that my king will be exposed, but we can go with it. We can go with it. The problem is if I take, he's simply just going to do this. Okay, that's a good move from my opponent. If I take, he's simply just going to do this. But now he can't because you'll be hanging. Oh wow. We are smart. Let's kill the dummy. But dummy can give us a check. Of which we are still safe though. We can still sneak in with our key. So we use the G5 to dominate. I mean, that's a free pawn. I think it's not for free, but you kinda get the sense that we are kinda cooking. We are kinda cooking. And also the problem is this bishop, and I also have a problem with the same bishop, which is the light square bishop. So how are we going to win if our bishops are very close? So now we must think. I wanted to say think twice. We must think wise. See, must think wise, not twice. No, 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 no. You must think wise in order for you to win a game of check. Like we say, we have this dummy here. We're going to take. We are going to take with the king, not the queen. If we take with the queen, remember that's danger, 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 danger. Yes, another check on h7. We are safe. Oh, at least we managed to survive. That's happy. We managed to survive. This attack was very, 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 very vicious. I mean, like I said, we survived. How you can even do a move like this, but because I have a check and I don't like it because this rook is annoying. But I'm just glad that I'm actually attacking it as of now. So how are we going to punish the Indian game? Okay, we are going to come here. Let's come here first. Let's come here. Because here my opponent can actually do mistakes here. I mean, just like what I said, my opponent can do mistakes. We are going to give the move queen to b8. That's a check. This guy is hanging. And this is coming. Oh my god, I feel so sad for my opponent. We are winning a free bishop. I mean, who does that? Brother has been playing. You see, because we played the G pawn right here. It was on move number 4. From here, we went in aggressive. It's like we knew the future that the G4 is going to open. Look at us now. Look at us. My opponent went there, but guess what? That's a check right there. You're still giving a check. We took that piece with a check, and now we're actually going to trade off the rook. I mean, it's not that good of an achievement, but if you get it, you get it. I mean, I'm not happy that this bishop is too sleeping. You see, like I said, that this bishop was supposed to do a lot. And just look at this diagonal. It's still closed. But we are going to make a plan because we are up a piece. So my opponent went here. My opponent is clever. But he's not. But he's actually giving us a way to develop our bishop that was locked. So we are going to give rook takes g4. That's a check right there. And we're going to develop this bishop right here. We are not going to do much, but oh my god, we just crashed the Indian game like nobody's business. I mean, isn't this beautiful, guys? Isn't this beautiful? What is our opponent going to do? So now we just have to think which check, but I actually want to take with the bishop. Why the bishop? Was the queen. The sweetie is actually controlling this file. So like I said, that's a check right there. What is our opponent going to do? I'm just happy that not only did we manage to win a piece, but we are actually dominating with that same piece. And which piece am I talking about? That's a bishop. We're up a bishop and we're up a pawn. How is my opponent going to respond to this, right? So now all I want, they just simply trade off the queens. I mean, we don't have to do much. So here I'm going to come here with the queen right here. I mean, who should have taken this pawn, but I mean, I am fine with the material that I have as of now. So you must also know that sometimes you must be very grateful. I know, right? You must be very grateful. So from there, we're just going to see how we're going to demolish our opponent. I mean, I truly want to exchange the queens. I don't want, I don't want much. Just look at our triangle. So now our triangle was on the other side, which is fun. But let's see. Let's see. Is our opponent going to resign? He must just resign. There isn't much to do here because the only available square is this one and this one. So he's making a bold decision. Not even this one, because the queen is still controlling there. So the only square is this. So if this is the only square, how are we going to win? It's a bit tricky. Because if you give a check, my opponent can simply just come here. And I'm not a fan of that. I mean, we must use our bishop at the end of the day. But we just have to see how we are going to win, right? So I want a move like this. My opponent, yes, he can take, but we are simply going to give him a check. Of course, that's all planned, right? We don't have to do that. We just have to trade off the queens. We are good to go. Simple chess is the way. Play simple chess and you dominate most of your games. Trust me. So now we are going to use the advantage that we have. This B right here, call him a B because it's a bishop. I'm going to use this B. We are going to take these pawns. You see these pawns, then light squares. So they are ours. We don't have to rush and promote right away. No, 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 no. Not at all. We must respect our opponent as well. So let's see how we manage to win this game right here. So now I'm going to play this simple move. Like I said, simple chess, right? So I'm going to take, she's going to take. I'm going to come in, she's going to come in. Which is funny because I'm going to come here. Then I'm going to use my bishop, the free piece that I want, to cover the light squares. I think for a second, brother thought he was actually cooking a queen, but unfortunately, no. So let's push, play the move a4 right there. We're gonna play a5, a6, a7. My opponent can't do much. Yes, he can take if he wants to. We are going to play simple chess a5, a6. Let's push, let's push, let's push, let's push. If I was my opponent, I was not going to be tortured like this. This is torture. That's changes for us. We managed to dominate. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Like, I have no words, right? So, from move number four, I believe it was move number four when we played the move. No, it was move number 11 right here when we played the move G4. I believe it was move number 11. Let's just check. Yes, it was on move number 11 when we just played G4 out of nowhere. Just look at this. The position was actually okay. I mean, we could have done some little damages, but we used G4. After we used the G4, you know what to do. G5. I mean, we are opening up the key. Text. I mean, I was happy right there. Everything was just crispy malabola. And here we took the bishop because this is a forcing move. You must look for forcing move. Here the queen has to take. Because if the queen didn't take, we're simply going to win a rook. Right. So now I just had to think that if I let this guy to come here to bring his queen into G5, we'll be actually trying to cook something. So I was like, no, 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 no. We are not going to allow that. We look for the forcing move. We take the knight, you take your queen right there in the D7. Just like that, then we managed to push again to take this piece right there. It takes. I mean, now just look at our pawns, right? Just look at our pawns. This is the same way that we started the London, right? Raw plays here, we managed to take out our queen. The computer doesn't like this move because we are not computer, right? We are not computer. We are human beings, right? So yeah, my opponent went here, and from me, I didn't want problem. I wanted problems. My brother would play the queen here just to maneuver the position just a little bit. Bro played here. We managed to come back. Bro played here. We pulled back again. We did this. Then we managed to do our stake of rooks. I mean, isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? And look, our computer doesn't like us. It doesn't like the fact that this bishop is still here, but we're actually still okay. Why? Because bro played the move G4. Who plays the move G4? You're supposed to play the move F4. Oh my god, from there, we managed to give him a punch just a little bit. And look, computer doesn't like this move because it's a computer. I mean, yeah, we came here, we managed to take that pawn, and look, the computer still doesn't like us. We take, they gave us a check, we managed to go there with the rook. Pro took, we took. Pro gave us a check with the queen. I mean, from here we're cooking, man. We went right here, we hide there in the G file. Again, it has been the G file. Well played here. I mean, we managed to hide our key. I mean, we could have tried something, but I was not a fan of trying something. Because all I wanted was simple chess. Simplicity is the key. Bro took it right there, bro. He had some nerves, yeah. I'm not going to lie. We gave a check, forcing move. Bro went here, we gave a check, forcing move. I mean, this game was just crispy. I mean, that was GG's from us. GG's well converted game. Amen. GG's. Stay blessed. If you like videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. See you in the next one.